And let's move on to the pound yen cross pair, where there's a potential trade setup. And let's take a look at the daily chart. Let me expand that. So there was a gap down similar to the cable at the start of the week yesterday, and fell over 70 pips to the weekly S1 level yesterday. And since the pound and the dollar yen are positively correlated and both are looking bearish, you can see here that's the dollar yen, and that's the cable. So that may help fuel for the downside move on the pound yen. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart, and potentially we can see some resistance zones where we can try to find areas of resistance where could provide us a better value to enter a short position. And this one's here is at the low of 135.33 to this low of 135.40 area. So potentially let's mark this out as resistance zone or our sell zone. Let me make this smaller again, and to place our stop above this weekly pivot at 135.70, and the 4-hour 55 EMA is at 135.75. So place our stop above here. So that's about a 40 pip stop loss. And where can we target? There's a potential support level at the weekly S2 pivot. So that's at 134.50 area. So we can set our target at about 50 to 55. And from entry of let's say 135.35 in the middle of this zone, 35 to a stop of 75, so at a 40 pip stop with a target of about 80 pips. So that's a 2-to-1 reward risk ratio. So which is good for us, and we could also manage the trade and possibly extend another take profit level down at the weekly S3, where there's confluence with the monthly S2 level as well. So possibly at a 134.00 level for further 50 or 55 pips. Okay, let's see whether we have additional confluences with say our Fibonacci. Reversal will set the Fibonacci level at swing low of last week to swing high. And yeah, the weekly S2 pivot is right in the middle between these two Fibonacci levels. If we take the next lower swing of last week, that reversal move, potentially we could have a TP1 at 134.80, and then another level at another TP at 134.50 area or 55, and then leaving last lot size that we have down to the 200 Fibonacci level, so maybe around 134.10, or just let it run with a trading stop and see whether it hits the next key support level, which could be a target at the 134.00 area. Okay, so that's the trade idea for this week, and let's follow up on Thursday to see whether we can get in at this level and whether there's further downside movement. Have a good trading week till then, and cheers.